Guys, this is a reading for the earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. I did a rune reading for you, and I also pulled some cards with the Enchanted Map Oracle cards by Colette Reed. And I'm going to tell you, I think some of y'all are going to have some surprises along the way. I've been getting a lot of surprise-type messages through the runes. And I'm just going to jump right into it, okay? Welcome back to the tribe, guys. So we've got protection and Thurias as a gateway, and we got a completion of beginnings and newfound strength. So this feels like somebody has, whoever this reading is for, has got rid of, shed some old things, and are having some new ideas about what they want to do in the future, okay? Rather you're... whatever this new beginning is, or this gateway that you've gone through, or whatever kind of portal that you've gone through, it could even be just you've made some new decisions for yourself. And with this Gibu coming up next is telling me that you have new partnerships coming in, rather it's with your angels, your ancestors, something like that. Maybe even with the Perth, here's the surprise rune. Maybe you have kicked something to the curb that no longer suits you, and now you're getting a lot more flow in your life, okay? Some things, maybe even something came to light that gave you this newfound strength they're talking about, okay? Because it feels like now, it feels like whoever this message is for, it feels like this is a lot of internal, but what's going on in the internal is showing up on the outside, okay? Because then we have birth. We've got Berkana here, which is also Earth Mother, okay? So maybe, and also joy and an opening up. So, and then we have Hagalaz and movement, and then we have relief from distress. So this feels like to me, like by letting go of something from the past, okay, that you've now got some new things coming in, some new energies for yourself, which is bringing a lot of joy and a lot of opening up. Now you've got Hagalaz opportunity disguised as loss, but it feels like to me today that this is some type of elemental disruption that came along after whatever opened up for you, which then created movement and release from stress. So this just feels like somebody has let go of something, or made a realization of some sort. Okay, so in some sort of way, it feels like you've just come through this new beginning for yourself, and maybe even the universe has provided some answers, or some things have happened that has brought in some new information to you, is what this is kind of feeling like as well. Like that, because we've got Thurias, which is a gateway, and the completion of beginnings and strength. So rather you let something go, or you've protected yourself or stood up for yourself in some sort of way, okay? And then so in doing that, whatever it was that you changed or whatever you stepped into, it completed some type of a beginning that brings this newfound strength, okay? So then I asked, after all this movement starts, okay, and this new whatever it is coming in, okay, and this is like a 3333 message, guys, okay, which is what, creativity, I think, is part of it, okay, but at any rate, we then have you. And this is the second part of this reading is what did you need to know, or in what way are you now different, or however, what is it you need to know? And it's got Algiz as being strong, complete, with a lot of success and wholeness. And now you're on maybe even a different kind of a journey, okay? Or you're on your chariot moving into the future, okay? And it feels like you've now become like a whole person. Like whatever you felt was confusion or something like that, you've now figured that out, okay? Because you had where you were stuck kind of still, or in spiritual illumination, but this brought some kind of breakthrough in the process of self-change, okay? That of whatever it was you changed up or whatever you completed, okay? You now maybe even have a little bit of money coming in, or some kind of newfound wealth coming in with doing things differently, letting go of something that no longer was working for you. And it feels like this is like within a journey, because this is rewards for Jera is it can be for something in the space of a year, but it can also talk about rewards for efforts. So something that you actually worked on to get rid of brought this breakthrough in the process of self-change. Okay, it also brought you success. All right. And then what you didn't know was going to happen was you let go of this old foundation, some old belief, some old thing that no longer is working for you that now makes you a spiritual warrior. So I feel like maybe somebody came through some kind of a battle. Maybe you just got done getting a divorce. Because what I'm feeling today is that somebody came through some kind of a battle. Rather, it was an internal battle with yourself, an external battle with other people, a place, a job, a thing, okay, where you finally said, I'm no longer putting everybody else first. I'm putting me first. And that was maybe an old pattern that you always did, where you always gave all your energy away. But now you decide to protect yourself. Wipe the slate clean. You've turned over a new leaf. You've just decided that and I kind of got that message on with the divine council. So it feels like the angels and ancestors are stepping up, and people are starting to listen more to their intuition, to where they're being guided to go, regardless of how someone else feels about their personal journey. So this feels to me like a lot of win-win type of situation, or even a situation where somebody quit worrying about other people and came up with some new ideas of what they wanted to do, a better foundation that they wanted themselves, and they decided, no matter how it goes from now, I'm going to listen to me. And we've on the Enchanted Map deck, I pulled the runes till they gave me an ending here, and we got Jindal Gardener, okay, and then we also got Sacred Pool. And this feels like, again, listening to your intuition, coming up with a new idea that the universe is guiding you towards, and with the intention card coming next, it feels like that maybe some new idea. You're hoping that by setting your intention and putting yourself first, that now going into the future, some more of what you want for your life is gonna come forth for you. Okay, and we've got Wishing Well, which is speaking to me today of her, like this girl. She's walking away from, like, she made some wishes. Maybe some of them didn't come true, but some of them did come true. And it feels like she's looking at the past, saying, "Well, the past doesn't matter anymore. I'm going to put me first." Okay, and that no matter whatever storm she went through, okay, that now the universe is encouraging her, or you, or whoever this reading is for, encouraging you to now look at your dreams. You see how these two cards, they're right on top of each other. See how you got all this golden light coming in? Okay? And it feels like whoever you are, you're now we've got the One Ring Circus in the wide open at the end of the reading. And it feels like whoever you are, you're seeing through your third eye. You're seeing I'm hearing tingling in the back of your head. You're feeling more being in touch with your body and having your intuition speak to you in more subtle ways that you're now picking up on. Okay, and with the One Ring Circus, it feels like, again, saying, I know where I'm going. I don't need all the advice from all these other people or whatever this past situation was. I'm now wide open to the universe, bringing in all this transformation. Okay, and this being this is actually a 6 card, so it feels like there may be a little bit of a nostalgia there, but this was a 6 card before it, so it feels like some nostalgia, but it also feels like you're wide open, waiting for the future to meet you, okay? Because she's standing up here, and it feels like she's saying she's turning her back on anything that was not serving her in the past, and now she's open to the universe bringing in this transformation, a new way of seeing things. You see how she's got all this light, where it feels like this is her past, and this is where she's going to the future. So she's got all this light over here, where she's now making up her decisions that are best suited to her and what she's wanting to do with her life, or with this project, or in whatever way. She's now this One Ring Circus. So if you're one of those people that you've been in a past bad situation with a job or a spouse or something where it felt like everything was unbalanced, it feels like now some balance is now coming in, and that now, instead of saying, listening to other people, it feels like you're setting your own intention and making new wishes and dreams for yourself, going into the future, saying, I'm now whole, okay? And that's what we have here, too, is we have this August, and my brain's got knocked out of place, and this opening up. Where did that come from? No, that came from up here. I'm sorry, guys. The success and on your journey, okay? And it just feels like whoever this is, it feels like that going into the future, you may have a new foundation below your feet, but it feels like you now are taking control, taking leadership, or taking some kind of responsibility for the choices that you make, okay? And I'm hearing, even if I'm wrong, I still made the decision based on what I need, what I want, with my intentions. Okay, so take that how it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everybody, but guys, it just feels like some of you are coming through some blocks, rather they were self-imposed or other things were stopping you. It just feels like a lot for my earth signs that some of you are just making new decisions for yourself, with a lot of things opening up because you've come to this new kind of beginning or completed this kind of a beginning. And I got the same thing on the last reading. It was a divine counsel reading, so it feels like also that the angels, the ancestors, the divine counselors, it feels like the universe is working behind the scenes to help people open up, and it feels like the blocks are coming into place, or the opportunities are coming into being, and we're making different decisions that are based on what we need and not sometimes maybe what a group is. But at the same time, it also feels like some of you might be working well, actually in this one, it feels like there may be some other people around you that are supporting you, they're saying, but they're saying also you're going from the microcosm to the macrocosm, where you're seeing your path light up. They just said, they're telling me to slow down. Hang on a minute, guys. I got some more messages coming in. What else? This was at the end of the reading, was reversed, and I normally don't do reverses, guys, but they're saying that some people on their spiritual path are going to make their own ancestral lands, or their own ancestral mark. They're saying something about in the future, something that you're going to make a new decision on now is going to be a guiding light or a pathway for people that come after you, because you're going to prove that it can be done, because it is completing this new beginning and walking away from this, whatever this was that caused this. And you know, guys, I'll tell you, sometimes no matter, and I'll tell people, you know, I moved here up in the north here 2 years ago because I felt like some family members and the space I was in had gotten too small. It was it was pulling on me too bad, and I needed to make some decisions for myself. So I moved 5 states. House I moved, and even though things haven't been easy, life's never going to be easy, you're always going to have challenges, right? It feels like that by leaving certain people behind to figure out their own solutions to their own problems was the best thing I could ever do for me, because things have been more wide open since I moved here. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you cannot live other people's lives for them, and sometimes you can't have people tell you how to live yours. You've got to make your own decisions. So this feels like this is a lot of internal things that are becoming clear to you, and on this journey of rewards for the efforts. So maybe you from other people. I don't know where my little I don't think I've got them with me right now, or I don't know where they're at, but I was going to pull some major arcana for y'all, and it's usually right here, but they're not. My table's a mess. Getting ready to have some lunchtime. Anyway, so this is for the earth signs. I hope some of this helped you, made some sense to you. And guys, you just, you know, this new beginning, that in this doorway that you go through, this newfound strength, it just feels like some of you are just making some decisions that are better for you, and you're just deciding to change up whatever your past background was, or your past, whatever the foundation was that you had below you. You're going into the future, changing it and making it a strong one, and becoming a stronger and better person for it. Okay, with a lot of strength, and also moving away from any negativity in the past, or any kind of blocks that were blocking you, and having a huge breakthrough. So this is what I got for you guys. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Guys, be a light in the darkness. Be wide open. The universe is talking. Are you listening? Lighthouse.